fucking lying son of a bitch, Sam, alright? And I hope you fucking go to hell.
Don't make things worse, George.
Shut the fuck up, Millie, you fucking stupid chap, cunt.
Sit down, George. You're out of your...
Shut the fuck up, Clyde! You faggot! Fucking skinny, butt-munching faggot. I hate you, you know that? I really do. Because all you do is fucking prance around school talking about your fucking faggoty fairy fathers. I'll tell you what! I don't want to hear about your fucking fathers and how their assholes work, all right? It makes me sick. And I fucking hope they fucking die of fag disease. Yeah.
Dude, Josh Peck is pretty good.
Was that just a voice simulator?
No, that's real. That's from a movie.
What? I thought that was Drake and Josh.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even seen the best line yet. Hold up. I'm going to show you something. Show you my favorite line from that movie.
Is that from one of his new movies or something?
No, this is an old movie.
Oh, he was an edgy teen actor?
Yeah.
In the early teens?
Wait, hold up.
In 2012?
So let's see the penis. Bring on the penis.
Somebody needs to put the laugh track from Drake and Josh in there.
You can.
Yeah.
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Matt is currently not Matt. Our friend Pat is rolling up some.
Matt, are you going to be on this app?
Yeah, he is. Of course he is.
Dude, I was thinking on the weeks that you're not here that me and Matt do a movie review podcast.
That's
where
totally
we talk
fine.
about the Jungian psychology.
Yeah, y'all need to do Godzilla -1 first.
Into the
dude, that movie is awesome. Have you seen it?
Unfortunately, no.
Let's go watch
Dude, you need to see it as soon as it comes out on streaming.
I don't want
It
to
is
watch
basically.
it. I mean, I do want to. I really do wish I went to go see it.
Good. It's like one of the few movies I saw on 20.
Dude,
Is it?
It is basically a Japanese apology to America for doing Pearl Harbor in World War II. Like, they don't talk about Nanking, but it's kind of the whole movie is kind of an apology for like. It's basically like the shame of World War II is like what the movie's about. Or that's the subtext. It's not what the movie's literally about.
That is quite literally the postmodern antithesis to Godzilla, the very first movie. Because it's like trying to bring shame onto America for their unjust bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yes, and the movie is really like an apology and like a kind of like a.
It's like,
how do we
you
redeem
fucked up, but
ourselves?
we low-key kind of fucked up, too. Them Chinese people,
Yeah.
they got kind of raped a little bit.
Okay, Pearl Harbor, pretty shitty.
Pretty shitty, pretty sneaky.
Very sneaky Japan, okay? Pretty shitty.
I want to see the new Stephen Hawking biopic. And I would cast Peter Dinklage and Warwick Davis to play the midgets that he watches, do math problems. You hear about that?
What? Is that the part of the rumor?
I don't think it's part of... I don't know if it's true or not, true or confirmed, but just imagine Stephen Hawking in his little chair going, That's right. Do those math problems, you little fucking midget bastards.
Wait, you think he had midgets diddling kids for him?
That's a possibility, too.
Do you think... Do you think that
I'm
just
just
because you're on the
imagining-
flight logs, does that mean that you are a pedophile?
No, but...
Because Trump and Clinton are on there. And Trump, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, obviously,
I don't know.
I
Trump
wouldn't-
got that dog in him.
I wouldn't be
I don't know if he got
surprised
that dog in
any
him.
billionaire had diddled children.
I know he got that dog in him for young women, but I don't know how young.
Right, because Stormy Daniels wasn't like a teenager whenever
No.
he was trying to get with her.
No, he got her at her worst time in her career.
In the BBC phase.
Yeah, that's
the
not
Black
good.
Gangbang.
Yeah, she has a horse
part of your
face and
career.
she likes horse dick. What can I say?
Where, like, eventually, if you want the big bucks after you're 30 in the porn industry, you've got to be willing to do some...
Very raunchy stuff.
You've got to be able to get
Some full
stretched
spreads.
open.
Some
Yeah.
full spreads.
You got to be very flexible, we'll say.
Anal penetration.
With arms wide open.
Can you imagine how disgusted... Man...
Isn't it crazy how that sound never made it out of the 2000s? Without Green Day and American Idiot, like people still like that sound. But where is
I'm
the...
not part of the MAGA agenda. Have you heard about that?
No, who? Green Day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was like, I saw this post. It was like, oh, when people realized that American Idiots was written about them. And it's like, oh, yes, I'm sure back then it was that polarized too. Do you think it was where he was thinking of conservatives? Actually, maybe so.
Well,
I don't know.
people need to realize that Green Day conservatives, dude, conservatives are I'm convinced are actually fucking retarded.
What? They're the most oppressed,
Dude.
people
Whenever they
in
see
America, dude.
whenever they see things from like 20 years ago, they just now discover it. Like they're just now discovering South Park. They're just now discovering Green Day. They're just now discovering all this shit. And they're reacting
to be excited or outraged at.
Yeah, and it's like
Israel supporting Israel.
Dude, they've
always
been on that. They've been on that fucking Lafka thing for a while.
Dude, a lot of
full tilt.
Dude, Matt's family is like full into the like Christian Israel stuff,
They fucking hate them, man.
where it's like Jesus is coming back.
And Jacob.
Oh,
And-
I thought he meant like Judeo-Christian
Dude,
whatever.
Southern Christians, dude, are legit onto that Israel, like God's chosen people type Zionism. Like they are fully bought into it too, and like
So fucking gay.
I call it Jewophilic instead of Jewphobic.
Judeo-philic?
Pros, yes.
They need a Jew bot.
Where they like they have shofars. They're Christians, like just like white Christians that have like shofars.
That's why I had my shofar, Vince. That's how hardcore they are.
They
Dude,
Southern Christianers love
I am
it.
surprised that the faith of Christianity has not completely died out yet, because it almost feels like a self-defeating belief
it's
system.
fused with politics. So, you know, they work hand in hand now. They're basically the same thing. Where, like, you know, the right has kind of politics is kind of their where good and evil are being fought. You know,
And Democrats are all Satanists.
it's part of the meme sphere in their mind.
Dude, honestly, if you're a conservative supporting the Mossad and Zionist project, and you're a Satanist too.
Oh, what if you support the military-industrial complex?
No, if you're a pro-Zionist,
Uh-huh.
and these Epstein files just leaked, and it all but proves that Epstein was a Mossad agent used to honeypot the American institutions, and Epstein has been known to fly, and he's been seen with Israel prime ministers of the past. Oh, no big deal.
Okay, but that's the thing. Like, okay, people were like doing pictures of this and that person.
I don't
And
know,
it's
bro.
Like, okay, you took
No.
no. I assume everyone in Hollywood.
Ghislaine Maxwell's father is a Mossad agent. Fact.
Yes.
Fact. Okay? Ghislaine Maxwell is possibly a Mossad asset. Look, I'm so tired of like these conservatives like, oh, we don't know if the election was... Shut the... You're a fucking faggot, Tim Pool. Tim Pool. They lost the election legitimately. They had they basically said it to your face. Look, I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to be political. I'm just saying.
Yeah, totally not. But the
This is a
election
simple-
was
this is a-
stolen.
it's a
That's all I'm trying to say is the election was stolen. No, I'm
Yeah,
not trying to be political.
Every election is stolen, but that one more so.
But they did it legally, though.
Matt, give me some words, man.
Wait, do you think? Do you think? Wait, how do you think they did it? Because I think they did it all in the COVID COVID mail-in ballot kind of thing. Like they did it all legally. Like I don't think they had to like stuff ballots and shit.
You can't steal legally, dude.
If you change the laws to make what was illegal legal.
Stealing.
Okay, well then I don't think they stole the election either.
I think they did.
You think they did it illegally?
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting. You're gonna have to.
If you want little facts or evidence to prove my point,
Yes, I would like that.
no. I don't have to give you anything.
No, you don't. But I don't have to believe you.
Why
either.
does everyone feel like they need to back up every claim with like this insurmountable amount of evidence?
Well, at
That's
least-
just what I think.
Well, honestly, if you had just said something, even if you just made it up, I would have been like, okay, at least he's looked into it somewhat.
You need to advise.
I was just trying to see if you had looked into it at all.
Hey, provide at least 2 references to
Because
what you're.
the only thing I heard was that Dinesh D'Souza thing where he did like phone tracking. I'm like, that's bullshit. Come on.
The mule,
The 127 mules or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I'm like,
I
okay,
have looked
Dinesh.
into it. It had the mail-in ballots had bipartisan consensus between Republicans and Democrats. They were both on board with that. Ballot stuffing is probably minimal at best. I don't think it would sway any election. The only thing I think is worthy of contention is like the overnight, month-long tirade of 40,000, 50 ballots being stuffed, like just being shown up overnight. That is concerning. We have had issues of the Arizona election race with Ricky Lake, some just not being accepted, period, and some for her Democratic counterpart being accepted, even though they were completely improperly filled out.
Oh, like this? Yeah, the same.
And the fact that
mistakes.
the machines, the
Hanging
Dominion voting
chads.
system has is like known to be, it's corruptible. It's a machine. It's susceptible to any sort of hacking or interference, like any other machine ever. We have no protections.
But would
And
there
look-
be evidence of that hacking?
No. I'm just saying. Like just some. I've looked into it, but whether or not it would be
Conclusive evidence?
conclusive evidence or definitive of any sort of widespread fraud that would swing the election either sort of way, I don't think so. But we do have government collusion with social media networks that have been known to
and
suppress
Trump
news stories.
said to not do the mail-in ballots, and a lot of his voters would have been old COVID voters that should have been doing mail-in ballots. And if he had encouraged them, he might have actually made a difference.
Oh yeah, Trump's he's
If
just
he had
retarded
encouraged
though.
mail-in
Go ahead, man, I'm sorry.
balloters.
Get off politics. Let's just be funny.
Yeah. Now, do you think AOC is the hottest politician that we've had since Nancy Reagan? She's definitely probably got the best.
Nancy Reagan was a whore.
That donuts.
You heard about
If
that?
you ask me, who?
Nancy Reagan was a slut,
Oh yeah.
blowing everybody.
I think Hillary, dude, you got to admit, like Hillary is obviously a clout chaser, but she picked the right horse to back. Like Bill Clinton
I'm not even kidding.
was somehow, he convinced everyone. Oh, I'm just a small town pedophile.
I had a very bad nightmare last night that Hillary Clinton was going to torture me.
Was she hiding under your bed?
No,
Were there any Disney executives down there
just
that
Kathleen
was going to
Kennedy.
was Kathleen Kennedy? You had a nightmare that she was ruining your favorite franchise.
Yeah, but like not in a good way. You remember that scene from South Park where George Lucas and Steven Spielberg are raping the shit out of a stormtrooper?
Yes.
In Indiana Jones?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was imagining Kathleen Kennedy doing with like a strap-on.
Mm-hmm.
Just like railing the shit out of me, personally, the fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Okay, now give me a black nerd conservative talking about the wokeifying of Star Wars.
What's good, everybody? This your boy Eric May. Man, what do I even stop, man? Kathleen Kennedy is on crack. She talking about Ray Skywalker being the Force and shit.
Yeah, they're making a Rey movie.
Making Luke gay as hell. Rewriting his whole character. It's a bastardization. They think us niggas here are just gonna sit down and take it.
Now, how do you feel about the new Rey trilogy that's coming out, sir?
I don't fucking care.
Black nerd.
I don't care.
Are you ready? They're making, I think, another. Well,
Ray, you know what? Say what you will about that bitch. Wait, nerd. Fuck.
she's.
I want to
pretty
make her a
fine.
single mother. I want to make her a mugshot.
Yeah.
Talk about that toe being filled and that pussy.
Dude, I do like a stern British woman
Dude, yeah, Peggy Carter.
to tell me to take off my pants.
Dude,
and-
imagine if Peggy Carter just fucking
yes.
busted out. It's like, I want you to fuck me.
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
I want you to peg my asshole.
I want to bust ropes on Peggy Carter's tits, dude.
You want gays like that in the doctor.
I want to slap her flappies all over my hog, dude.
Break that hog.
Yes.
Do you think Desai is a pervert?
Dude, Peggy Carter.
I'd let her peg me.
Would you know what's the actress's name? She was in the last.
Who cares about her real name?
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
She was in Mission Impossible, looking fine as hell.
Oh, British Big Tits McGee.
Yes, Miss Bridgerton.
I just want to go up to her and be like,
Miss Bridgerton.
"Hey girl, shit, you want to get down and dirty down here?"
Hey, girl, you want to come to America?
Oh yes, fuck me. She feels like she'd be a lame fuck though.
You want to see how a spicy Latina does it?
She looks like she'd be
In the
like
USA?
she looks like she'd be real quiet, you know.
Yeah, she kind of was in that movie.
Matt, can you give me your best math rock impersonation?
Can you do a Jack Black impression? Either of you?
No.
No.
I can't.
Wait, hold on. My best math rock impression.
I was gonna say do like Jack Black, just coming out of the latest rated R Marvel movie where they show Peggy Carter's tits. Oh my God, this is the best, guys. This is the best movie you've ever seen.
This was the best.
Bow chicka bow bow. Skibbity bee.
real nice titty.
Those tetones. We're quite a magnificent.
They're quite mighty.
Those, they made me.
Tables have a little suck on those.
They made me go. Oh!
Cartoon.
They made my dick sing.
Ooga.
Cartoon man.
Yeah, he's just a big, fat cartoon man.
Yeah.
He's just Poe from.
He sold his soul.
Do Jim Carrey seeing a nice pair of tits for the first time?
Oh, Jim Carrey.
Oh, somebody stop me!
Oh me, oh my! What is this we have
Not
here?
now, Jim
Wait,
Carrey, though.
what did you
Jim
say?
Carrey back in the day. Not
Jim
until,
Carrey doing what?
just like seeing a nice pair of tits.
Oh. Oh me, oh my!
Would it be a total autist about it? Like, are those titties?
Two little mounds have caught my eye.
He'd be doing that weird retarded face, like, oh, smoking. Let me just have a little suck.
Yeah, let me get a little. Let me get a little milk, huh? Don't be a bitch, huh? Let me get a little drink. Let me get a little drink, huh?
Jenny McCarthy?
Didn't one of his ex-wives die, and then he went to the funeral and was a pallbearer? You don't remember that?
Oh, what?
One of his ex-wives died, who was Irish, and he was a pallbearer at her funeral.
Pallbearer?
Somebody that carries your casket.
Pallbearer?
Paul. Is that it?
Pallbearer.
Okay, pallbearer, Mr. Fancy Pants over here.
I only done it.
Why don't you lick my gooch? Since you're so fancy.
Matt, give me your best
Since you're so
impression
good
of,
at grammar.
Barack Obama at a funeral.
Well,
Look,
dearly gathered friends and family, we are here today.
I think what's so important to remember about this person is how great I am. The important thing to remember is what a great president I was.
First thing to remember,
How thoughtful and caring I
never
was.
had sex with each other. You may have been naked in my bedroom a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone knows I only like to get pegged by Michelle. The girl from the south side of Chicago.
And remember, the last thing I will say. Oh man. Wait.
Go. I had a few lines.
Wait. And remember, the last thing I'll say. While I was president, he was alive.
Epstein?
Oh,
That's
look.
true. He did die under Trump's presidency.
We all
so
know
was he working?
that Epstein killed himself by himself in his cell, and he has never compromised me in any meaningful way.
Listen to me, people. I was on the plane to gather evidence.
Trump, he fucks little girls.
I was
I
trying
only
to get...
fuck adult men.
I was digging dirt on them. You could ask anyone. Ask any of my children. Never fucked any of them.
Now, did
Okay.
Mossad give me a passport and a birth certificate? That is hearsay. I'm Barack Hussein Obama. I don't know.
Do you think the hot dogs were actual men that he wanted to have sex with, male prostitutes? That
I don't think
Alex
men.
Jones claimed?
I don't think it was men.
What do you think? Boys.
Yeah.
Vince.
Conspiracy much? Cringe
Yes.
much? Dude, why would you fly him from Chicago? Why would you fly him from Chicago?
Isn't that where he's
Why
from?
would you fly him from Chicago?
Isn't that where he's from?
Why would you fly him from Chicago?
As opposed to
He
from
got the
where?
hot dogs and pizza from Chicago. He flew them in.
Isn't he from Chicago or no?
I'm from Texas, but if I was in fucking D.C., I wouldn't be getting brisket from Houston.
Hey,
You wouldn't?
No, I'd
If
go to
you
Houston
could-
because I'm a fucking president. I can just go there.
imagine
You
being
wouldn't.
that
You wouldn't
rich.
be like, yes, give me some Papa's barbecue or some shit.
They're everywhere.
Oh, really?
What if you want a Whataburger?
Okay, some sort of local barbecue.
Do you know how strict the dietary restriction in any food that goes into the White House is? You don't think they check every single... You think they're going to fly fruit from out of the state halfway across the country? No, dude. The Secret Service has to vet that shit.
To make it in house.
They have to watch them make it. They'd be like, sorry, sir, it's a security risk for us to fly food from across the fucking country.
That does make sense, but that makes it even more likely that why wouldn't it be... Like, why would that be children then?
Can we talk about the dollar amounts for that food, too? 50,000, 60,000, 50,000?
Mm-hmm. Well, like you said, it has to be vetted. It has to be... I bet they go in and confiscate the food so that nobody knows which hot dogs they're taking.
Do you see how many leaps you have to take for that to be true?
No, that you said that it would be complicated to vet food from anywhere, right? So it makes sense that it's expensive to procure food from some place
I don't
that's
believe
already
that.
out there
I don't believe that.
because there's so many people that have to be involved.
But that's not the
You
cost
have to pay for
associated
lab
with vetting
tests.
it. That is just the cost of the food itself.
Is it?
Yes.
Maybe it's an estimated cost for everything to acquire.
I don't
the
believe
food.
that.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give you the other side. I'm just playing devil's advocate, dude.
You really are.
Don't deep throat me unless you want to. Okay?
No, let's just deep throat Matt instead. He's of age. That's
Now,
fine.
okay, do you think Hugh Jackman is gay?
Yes, dude, my girlfriend told me.
She did?
Yes.
That what?
That
I heard
That
there's
he's gay.
I couldn't find the rumor online, but I did find a rumor that he's
Messiah.
there was some from some play that he may have been having sex, but that was a woman.
No. Oh, no. There was another guy that he was seen with.
From that play?
Yeah, after he divorced his old Haggerty wife.
Uh-huh.
Which honestly, like, you know, I respect celebrities. I respect celebrities that date old women or like not super hot women. Like, what's his name? Pierce Brosnan. He's got a thick one.
Really?
Yeah.
Josiah, you should have seen this coming. Can you say his name again?
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, it's in his name.
Off, man.
Jack's man? He Jack's man?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh my god. It was right in front of us though all along.
Dude, he kind of looks gay. Like, he kind of looks a little gay.
Well, whenever you see him in musicals, it's like, oh, this guy clearly loves singing and dancing. Singing and dancing around.
Which is
This is a theater kid
Lemies.
for sure.
but you know,
And it's
I
like-
will say, like, he's
Oh,
not
but-
like the greatest at acting, and he's not like the greatest at singing, but he could dance pretty well. He could do
Yeah.
he could do all three really
He
well.
has charisma.
Well, like how many actors can do that now?
Not many.
Not many.
He might be like one of the only ones.
Scarlett Johansson.
She can sing and dance.
Yeah.
I bet she can't act. No, I'm just kidding. No, she can act. She can act.
She's okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's good. No, but yeah,
Who else was in Les Mis? Another big actress was
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
yeah, but she's ugly.
What? You think so?
She's trans.
Nah, she's alright.
I think she's pretty cute.
It's her eyes, bro.
She's trans, Vince.
What?
She has SSRI eyes.
No, she's
Oh,
trans.
you think so? She has like Xanax sleepy eyes.
Yeah.
Damn.
She's
What
very-
about
Nah, she's cute. I think she's cute. I'm just fucking around.
No, you do, right?
I do think she's cute.
Okay, what about The Snow White chick.
Oh, that beaner?
Verily, she's really light skinned. Honestly, she looks pretty white.
Which one?
The beaner for the Snow White.
Rachel Zegler.
Rachel Ziegler.
It doesn't even sound Hispanic.
No.
I think she's like half from Spain.
Look up
Rachel Zegler.
Ziegler. Do you know of Werner Ziegler?
Now, what about
Your cat's looking pretty nice. Call me Shane Dawson. No, I'm kidding. I don't mean that. Fucking freak. What do you think of Shane Dawson and his lover having two baby boys?
Dude, he's awful.
what? He's straight?
No.
He groomed children.
His boyfriend had a kid with a girl?
No, they did the Rent-A-Womb, I think.
Oh, whose sperm was it?
I don't know. But you know, like gay guys, they usually have two boys, so it's one of each of them.
Oh, okay. Was just a
Yeah.
random woman?
Isn't it typically?
That's crazy. You can just rent out your womb. But are you selling your eggs too?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, it has to be somebody's eggs.
It can't just be the womb's eggs?
That's what I'm saying. It would be that woman's eggs.
Yeah, sure.
That means it would be like half her son.
Yeah, it would. But they sign away any parental rights.
That is crazy. You can basically sell a kid before it's born.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's technically not considered a person yet.
A rehoming fee.
Isn't that crazy?
I just think
Should that be allowed?
What, buying a baby?
Probably
I mean,
not.
this is the price of having gay sex legal.
Adoption?
I think so.
Hey, some couples can't reproduce.
Actually, yeah, why don't we just make gay couples adopt?
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, it's weird. Only gay couples and Christians are the only ones that adopt, like, the crack babies.
Both for the same reasons.
Mm-hmm. Because they love them.
They love little boys. They never have little girls. They never have little girls.
They do.
The gay guys?
Sometimes.
Man, it's always little boys, dude. Dave Rubin? Fucking freak.
What did he do?
He did the same thing.
Wasn't that funny whenever he posted about him and his husband having their first kid?
He got roasted.
Yeah. It's like, dude, are you really a conservative?
I don't think so.
Well, it's just funny to see all the homophobes come out and be like, yo, this is disgusting.
I think it is.
This is fucking gross.
I think
this is
it
a
is.
perversion. Two men celebrating a kid that's only like half of one of theirs, and just paying some random woman off for her eggs.
It's not very based. Not very red pilled, if you
It's
ask
just
me.
so transactional and like forced, such a forced family, and it's like, I mean, yeah, I guess a little bit it kind of is, but I mean,
I could see it the other way, being a
My
little more
libertarian-
altruistic when you when you get one of those broke kids, like one of them those orphan ones, those little orphan Annies.
yeah, if it was an orphan, and it was just like two
A
random
little black boy.
two random people's.
Why do
yeah.
celebrity women always get like little black children, like Oprah?
I think if they're black, you automatically get black children.
No, but they're
So-
white. But they're white, like Charlize Theron and Angelina Jolie.
What?
They have like little adopted black kids.
Really?
Yes.
Well, Charlie Theron's from South Africa.
You don't think it has to do with the pineal gland? Maybe Nick Cannon was right. Maybe black people do have more soul, and that's why they. Dude, I read a document
Vince, what?
on the internet
Okay.
that says the black
melanin?
person pineal gland is less calcified.
Keep going. The hair has.
What does that mean? They have less emotional control?
I don't know if that explains why, but
More awake.
Well, what is that? They're more woke to the they can hear nature
They're more
better.
in touch with reality and have more soul and are closer to God. Slightly.
And that kind of is true because, like, Latinos,
They probably have no pineal gland because they're retarded.
They're the chosen people of Israel.
but they have some melanin. You were saying that. I thought you were saying that melanin was the thing.
No. I think Nick Cannon was on the right track, but not the right reason.
Well, so you're just saying that black people are more spiritual, but
Yeah.
not Hispanics aren't, like, somewhere in between whites and blacks.
They probably are,
That's what I was saying because they have like a little bit of color.
but I don't think it's the melanin.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the pineal gland.
So
And the
so
adrenal
Latinos
gland.
could be anywhere on the spectrum.
Sure.
Where do you think they are? I think they are a little more spiritual than whites.
Yeah, I think so.
But I even think there's some white spiritual people like Matt, who's obviously very in touch with the spirit realm.
Matt worships Satan.
Oh, and guys, also we're going to be coming out with a new podcast. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but we're going to be doing on the off weeks.
Gay
Me and
sex
Matt
challenge.
are going to be doing movie reviews, Jungian psychological movie reviews. Okay, this is going to be a level deeper than you've ever heard before.
Matt, what do you
This
have to
is
say
gonna
about...
be-
Can you plug that pod?
What do you want to call it, Matt?
Matt,
But Matt, yes, we're going to have to watch one movie every 2 weeks, and then we'll talk about it.
Pop culture crisis?
Yeah, we're 31 minutes in.
like a mythological view
of stories
on
since storytelling.
stories, like
I think the first episode might be The Matrix, so you need to watch that
ooh,
for not next week.
that's a lot. There's a lot that goes on. So maybe something simpler.
Okay, Shrek 1.
That's not bad.
Okay, maybe Shrek 1 should be our first episode.
Hold on.
What about Trolls?
What about
Trolls World Tour.
What about
I think that one is more spiritual.
what about
Band together.
what about
Dude, for some reason, Universal just makes these really trashy animated movies. Like Troll. There's another one that uses just a bunch of pop music.
That is...
I've seen that one. Sing. I've seen Sing 2.
loves that one.
And it is just so fucking...
Yay?
Dude, so, like, in Sing 2, the guy literally lies. The main character, Matthew McConaughey, lies to get a gig.
The koala bear?
And he pays no price for it. Like, he lies to get this gig, and then he says that he knows somebody, a singer that he doesn't, but then at the end, he's able to convince that singer to come, making himself not a liar. So it's like a total, like, fantasy, like, pure indulgence movie. You know what I mean?
It's a sugar movie?
Well, where it's like where a character clearly sins and is not punished for it whatsoever. Like, that is just so odd of a
Even
of
like
a
from
story.
even from like an outside spiritual perspective, it's just not really good storytelling.
no, but even from a spiritual perspective too, I think it's weird.
Like Clockwork
It's
Orange feels like
unkarmic.
that, where he's like punished, but he still doesn't learn his lesson.
It's honestly delusional
No, so, like,
American
that movie,
thinking.
That movie wasn't about Alex DeLarge learning a lesson. It was basically trying to like poke at society, saying, no matter how hard you try to mold an individual into like the greater system for the greater good, which is inherently tyrannical. Like if you read in between the lines like that, they live like in a post neoliberal future where everything is just gone to shit. Everyone is just self-indulgent and the ultimate. It's like anarcho tyranny. And
what movie are y'all talking about?
Clockwork Orange.
Oh, okay.
That a person's lust for
It drives people crazy being driven into these molds of society.
well, that too, but also that
The more they try it, the more resistance.
so let's just I want to talk about, man, I could talk about that movie for a very long time.
Okay, man, maybe Vince will even be on an episode. Maybe we'll record an episode with
Yeah,
if
totally.
you want to do one some week. But Vince goes out of town, and so we want to do an episode in between when Vince is out of town, basically. And
Yeah.
so me and Matt will have several. I think we could do. I think there's a lot of movies we could talk about, but I just want to like practice, and we can revisit movies later
We could do
if you feel like we didn't do if you feel like you have more to say later. But I just want to get started, and so we just want to. So Matt, get ready for that Shrek 1. But you think you could do a big episode on A Clockwork Orange?
Yeah, if I rewatched it, yeah.
A video essay?
Yeah, I think we could.
Now the thing about A Clockwork Orange is the way Kubrick explains how society's molds bring us ever crazier and impede on our natural psyche's need to explore.
Now, what is more evil, the needs of society or the intrinsic human nature of the individual? Now, we see Alex displays all sorts of violent and rapist tendencies, but is that really so bad?
Yeah. Is pedophilia actually wrong?
Oh, yeah, he's a pedophile. No, he's not, actually.
Is he? Oh, yeah. Isn't this the opening like a
rape scene?
A mother and daughter?
No, just
No, a couple.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of.
They make a man a cuck unconsensually. The movie's fucked.
Yeah, they cuck a man forcibly.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up.
It is pretty fucked up. But Malcolm McDowell's pretty good in it.
Actually, Kubrick was against pedophilia because he made
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah,
That's why he died.
dude. God, I so want to make the actual QAnon movie where like all the QAnon conspiracy shit is true.
Some of it is true.
But I'm just saying like where there's an actual guy in government that's leaking shit to the public. And like somehow like there'd have to be like a regular guy character.
Q was a psyop.
Yes.
They basically predicted the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
But I mean, anybody could have predicted that.
That's true. Yeah, she was. She was
like 95 years old or something.
Yeah, but I think they did it like pretty accurately, like to the month.
But what I'm saying
like
is,
they're preparing her to die.
But what I'm saying is, like, wouldn't that be a cool movie of where like a regular person bands together with other regular people to help at the end and actually save Q and like expose the conspiracy?
But,
because that was the true fantasy of it, where it's like we are hunting down JFK Jr. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're finding him at the rallies.
National treasure, dude.
Yes.
With Nicolas Cage.
Roseanne Barr even said so.
What?
She was like I feel like a detective, or something like that on Joe Rogan.
The Q psyop makes everyone feel like they're a part of this open source investigation.
Yes,
but
where it's like I'm inside of NCIS.
Or esoteric knowledge.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. See Matt coming in with the spiritual shit.
Matt, what do you think of Q? I think it's a psyop. You remember that episode of South Park?
You
remember the 9/11 conspiracy South Park episode where the government wants people to think that they did 9/11, but they really didn't?
Yes.
It's like that.
Yes, which I honestly think Pizzagate was that.
I don't think so.
Another psyop?
No, I think they did the thing about the like making it like a Chuck E. Cheese, like an evil Chuck E. Cheese out there. That was like they were like, okay, yes, that is crazy enough that people will believe. Some people will believe it, and we can push that and get the shooter out. Because after that guy shot up the place, it was like, okay, if you believe in pedophiles now, you're crazy. You know what I mean? It totally shut down the Epstein.
A red herring.
Yes, I think that's why it was a plant.
It's true, but it's not.
Well,
That particular case,
the actual
true.
elite pedophile ring that Epstein was a part of, obviously.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
yes,
look
that
into the
part,
art of ping pong and comic
that
pizza.
part was true.
Look into that guy.
But they didn't have a basement and shit.
So?
I'm not saying they weren't involved or anything. I'm just saying that like the guy who shot it up, like
Matt, tell me about QAnon and spirit cooking and what's her name, Abramovich?
Mila Bobrovich.
QAnon?
Mila Jovovich.
I'm waiting for his next post on 4chan.
What do you really think of it?
I'm waiting for him. He's coming back.
Who's Q?
Somebody who's supposedly in the government who was leaking out information, right?
Xay have not decided to reveal themselves yet.
Could be a girl.
I'm sorry, Xemselves. They go by Xemzer.
What do you think of the Terrarians?
What are they underground? What is this Hollow Earth shit?
Oh, that's part of devil propaganda.
Matt, who's your favorite cryptid? Is it the Wendigo?
You, baby.
Dude, do you believe in aliens now? Do you believe
I believe in the Nephilim.
Do you believe the government has been hiding at least alien technology at the very least?
Oh yeah, they're interdimensional beings.
But then why would they have like technology that we could interact with?
Because it's still matter, and
I'm saying, why would they have like spaceships and stuff? If it was interdimensional, they would just be like walking through some sort of portal, right?
I don't know.
Or maybe they want something to get around.
Matt, I mean, you don't think there are three-dimensional beings that can navigate through the fourth and fifth dimension?
What if we are right now?
Well,
We
maybe
technically
because of
are.
like, because like if you were to conquer space, you'd essentially be conquering time, kind of.
You'd be conquering the third dimension, but
Right.
you wouldn't have conquered the fourth yet. Wait, conquered space, like being able to travel like via black hole or interdimensionally?
Yes, essentially, like if you
Yeah,
could
you
like
would- you would
if
be
you
a-
could create mini wormholes to any place in the universe,
Yeah.
or yeah, essentially, yeah, if you could like kind of like teleport yourself,
like instantly traverse the space.
you could kind of. Couldn't you get like as near as you could to a black hole, then that time would slow down for you there?
Possibly. If you could survive it.
Yeah, yeah. Or like you could
Then
go.
maybe they have it. Maybe they're not interdimensional then.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they could have conquered space, but that's kind of like conquering time, but not fully. But you're interacting with it. You know, see what I'm saying?
Like you can kind of like, so.
Because you can travel now for faster than light, essentially. And so, like,
But what if they can't?
well, it essentially is like if you're traveling light years
Like in a month.
in seconds. No, like literally like a wormhole.
See, I'm thinking they're like us, but just like they're still on the same parameters that we're functioning by. Like, yeah, we still need to like travel through space, but we can't instantly transmit to other planets. Like, it'll still take some time, but not thousands of years, but like a month or
But
something.
what if they did have like a Stargate? Are you familiar with Stargate?
Yeah, Project Stargate, or like an actual Stargate.
No, it was a movie
A show.
and a show. Yeah, and later a show.
You ever heard about Project Pegasus?
No.
So you ever heard about that lawyer who says he's a time traveler?
No.
What? Oh man, this nigga crazy. But so apparently, time travel exists,
Okay.
and
The government knows?
yeah. So like they basically, you heard about the Tesla coil, Matt? The Tesseract.
Yes.
So basically, like Tesla like discovered like the technology necessary for transportation through space instantly. So what is it? Teleportation.
I've heard a different story. Like a guy jumped through it, and he jumped through like 5 years into the future.
Oh wow, for real?
Yes.
Do you believe that? You know, you mean
It
that might
was
be
on
real?
coast to coast.
Apparently, they
I
did
don't know.
this thing called chronovision, where you can like see past events, but you can't interact with it because you couldn't. The technology has to exist for them to come back, so they can't transport themselves into like the past or too far into the past because they can't come back because the technology isn't there.
Right.
Oh, so there's like a machine.
There's like a limit. There's like a hard limit.
There's
to
like
where
a
they
machine
can go.
that they can go. Yeah, so they can't go back earlier than whenever they had when the machine existed.
Yeah,
Okay, that kind of is kind of cool.
So they can see what happened.
but they could.
That way they can
see-
use that machine to
But
get.
they could see further, apparently, allegedly, but without interacting, if that makes sense.
Oh, you know what? That happens in this show, in this HBO show, where they use like quantum computing. There's like this Google like company, and they use quantum computing to like look into the past because they can like reconstruct everything in like an algorithm, and then they can basically like simulate the past, and they simulate like Jesus dying on the cross.
Dude. Matt, tell me about the Nephilim. I don't even know what that is. Tell me about the Nephilim. The Nephilim creatures.
Do you know about that? Matt knows about it.
Matt's favorite cryptid.
The Nephilim are biblical giants. That
Do you believe? Are you giant pilled?
I'm like a mini person pilled. That there was like ancient
hobbits,
midgets, yeah, hobbits,
hobbitses,
yeah,
roaming around with rings.
But it does make sense that like with like inbreeding and stuff in the old world, you probably would have had like fucked up giants and shit. You know what I mean?
Have you seen like the giant skeletons? Are they Nephilim?
Why? What are you thinking that they are?
I think giants were covered up.
Giant what? Giant humans, or
Yeah.
you talking about cryptids, or what?
Giant humans.
Yeah, giant humans. Well,
Yeah.
Anunnaki Nephilim, Vince.
What are the Anunnaki Nephilim?
Star seeds. You know, so in the book of Enoch,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's spicy.
fallen angels had sex with mortal women, and they produced the Nephilim,
Mm-hmm.
which are like evil champions of the angels,
Mhm.
fallen angels.
I think that's in the regular Bible too, like Deuteronomy.
Yeah, like in
or
like one or two
Ezekiel.
verses. It's not a whole lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it's talked about a lot in the book of the Enoch.
And so it's the spawn of demons and humans together.
Kind of.
Wouldn't that mean that demons were huge and probably have like huge cocks? Like,
I don't think they were demons, but I don't think they were angels.
what do you think they were?
I don't know. Nephilim. What are we?
Nephilim spawn.
What are their
Mhm.
pets?
What do you think of the Nephilim?
Dude, I would love for that to be true. I would really love for there to be like a hollow earth, or some sort of like undiscovered thing on Earth. Because I feel like that's where you have to take like if you ever wanted to do like an Indiana Jones type adventure that wasn't Indiana Jones, like that's kind of what you'd have to do is like create some sort of new frontier that only this character can explore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
I also had a breakthrough on another story I've been thinking about for a long time. I was thinking about this kind of like a Avatar, The Last Airbender type of a universe, but instead of like bending the elements, you would have to like learn these fight moves and like master like the moves on a chi level in order to be able to do like these superhuman things, like maybe like super jumps, super punches, ground breaks, defensive moves. And there would be kind of like in the first one there would be two fighting styles, and then in the second one there would be a third one, and then in the third movie there would be a fourth fighting style. So it would be eventually you'd get like earth, wind, fire, air. But in the first one, it would just be kind of like water and fire or something like that. Or like wind and stone.
Wind and Earth?
Yes. And there's one of them is kind of like the bad one that was banned because a general that was a master in that fighting style used it to try and coup the government like a century ago or like a generation ago. And so it's been banned in this realm, in this nation, right? So it's kind of like the bad one. So nobody in the government or like none of the citizens know it anymore, right? And so, but this guy who's like a known master of it, he kills this like master of the air form, right?
This is fucking Avatar.
He kills a guy, and then he raises the sun. It's kind of like a Thor 1, okay? Where the bad guy basically raises the son of the good guy, okay? And he raises him to be bad. But then whenever he's sent back into the city that he's from to kill his uncle and their dojo, he can't do it once he finds out that about his biological father.
A little Thor Loki action. A little Thor Loki.
Were you even paying attention to that?
I was paying attention to that. It was basically Avatar with Thor.
with the storyline of Thor, yes. So he has to master both forms, but nobody. So he's the only one that knows the Earth form. Okay, everybody else does like the wind form. Okay,
The wind form.
and so he has going to be the most powerful person if he can master air form, and he will be the only person that knows both and can combine them. You see what I'm saying?
Tornadoes much? Hurricanes much?
Yes. And
I'm
that's what
talking-
they'll call him.
Rock wind.
And then maybe in the sequel he has to learn water.
Wait, hold on. What is the Japanese word for rock? Japanese word for earth. Hold up. Chikyu
What about
Chikyu-
stone?
for stone. Ishi. Okay, what about
Okay, that's
wind?
Ishi Kongishifu.
Kazi Ishi. Kaze Ishi.
What does that mean?
Wind. Kaze Ishi.
What does Ishi mean? I thought you said
Stone.
So Kaza Ishi means wind stone? But so it would like the wind people would obviously you'd be more defensive. Wind form is like more defensive, more Wing Chun. You know, you're kind of like redirecting people. It's less there's less lethal strikes in it, and then earth form would be like very like the opposite, where it's like you stand firm, you walk in a straight line, you attack first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think. What time is it? What time we got?
51 minutes.
I don't know why, but I think Japanese words for like your character's names is really cool.
It is, dude. But I wanted to use that for the for like the forms, like the fighting styles.
Kaze
Yeah.
Ishi. He practices the forbidden Ishi. Kazakhstan.
Ishi form. Matt, what's going on in the music industry, dude?
Rock shows are getting weird. Why? Bands that normally would not mix genres are mixing genres.
What do you think about Philabonte?
Yeah, what do you think about Philabonte?
Philabonte. All that. Yeah. What? Wait. What did he do? What
He's a libertarian. That's why Vince likes him.
What happened? Did he like kill 36 wolves or?
Dude, anti-communist revolutionary.
Did he pull like a stain?
That's the gayest thing to introduce yourself as.
Did he pull like a stain or something? Or
Anti-com. But see, it's like that's like they're like you've got to have like some form of good and evil in your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like to him, it's like that's what the world breaks down to: evil communists and the good libertarians.
Man, what do you think of? Hey, do you listen to all that means?
yeah,
For real?
yeah, the Fall of Ideals,
Is that really a song on there?
the whole album from 2006.
You think they're good?
That album is.
You know, I've actually never heard him sing before.
Sing what?
Just sing.
This calling.
Now, Matt, where are people getting big on now? Is it TikTok? Is it YouTube?
Oh, you're right. That is an album.
Where are musicians actually blowing up? Is this Philabonte? It's pretty cool. I'm into it.
Yeah, that's not for me.
I bet Tim Pool loves it too.
Why don't you like it, Vince?
I like Tim Pool's music.
His music sucks ass, dude. His songs can lick my gooch.
Dude, he makes good songs, dude.
Just like metal, Vince. What happened?
His
I know,
music can
that's
suck my
I
dick.
don't. What is that? That is like That's like
It's like Paul Tate metal.
That's like post hardcore. No, I don't even know actually.
It's like high school metal.
It's like I don't know what kind of genre that is.
It's
But
2006. It's like drop D metal. It's like not super.
what is the best
Drop
Temple
D
song?
metal, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, this one, dude. Their new song. It's the best one, dude. Dude, it's so chill.
who is it? Who?
Tim Pool.
Oh, yeah. Let's listen to Tim Pool's music, please.
This is MSNBS.
Come on, give me the Tim Pool song.
Is there something we together again? Classic. No. Diction. Hey, fuck you.
This is it?
Doesn't this sound like The Weeknd?
Yeah.
Longest night I remember, fall of '85. You called me from your mother's house and you said goodbye.
Wow, but somehow I was able to get that.
I hate their mixing.
It's like
It's really bad mixing.
It's got like
I'm
the
not even trying to be a
Skrillex
dick.
chopped up, but I think they're trying to disguise his voice
But the thing is, like,
because he sounds
I will say
like
that-
a
I
lot
will s-
different.
I will say this: like, I've actually
It's a lot
listened to him
different
like
than his
sing
other
on the
shit.
pod.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a terrible voice.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I wonder it. I
Like,
mean,
he can actually
he's
sing-
definitely going for something else there because the other stuff I heard was like acoustic and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean,
So, do you think he's actually trying to be like a pop, like make some pop music, like?
I don't know.
Because that does sound like The Weeknd or like even like some.
Top 40.
Yeah.
Wait, that was
some mainstream
that was a
stuff.
cover of the Daily Wire song "Together Again." I've never listened to that one.
Oh, they should get him to do a song for Lady Ballers or one of their movies. Music by
It's
Tim
just, so,
Pool.
it's just so mid, you know.
Yes, it's kind of heartless.
You know what I noticed,
And
like
boring.
about his music? It doesn't really ever go anywhere.
Yeah,
It doesn't ever
have
reach a
that,
height or ever go.
crescendo.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like let me see the other one. It's just like it's kind of like that for like 3 minutes.
It's yeah, that's about because like songs have to be like a story too,
What did I say? The right can't make stories.
and they can't, dude. What is the deal?
What is their most popular one?
Whose
Tim Pool's.
song wise?
Yeah,
That was
probably the most popular one.
I mean, it's not like embarrassing.
It's not. It's not. It's not terrible either. Like
Well, I mean, it's a little embarrassing, but it's
no, I don't think so.
it's not like produced shittily or.
And every night I promise to hold on to
the bop.
the dream I'll one day wake up next to you.
Like, see how it's not really. It's really. I don't know.
Did you know you left me there, staring at the heartache in my soul as I fell to pieces?
The comments are like, "This go hard on mute."
There's only one thing I want you to know, is that
The music video is terrible, though.
I found my peace here.
This is very impressive. Tim has made the most divorced dad song ever without being a divorced dad.
The lyric, yeah, if you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty sad.
Did you think I'd break my promise?
See, like, I'm like, where am I supposed to like, kind of like, you know? This
Yeah,
is like
he-
the same song. It's like it hasn't gone anywhere, right?
He doesn't write like bops, really.
It's the same. Like, I just skipped it. When does it start? Oh, now. Nah, dude, that's too late. It's already like 3/4 of the song. Yeah, I don't fucking like it.
Ah,
What do you think of
man.
that, Matt? You're a
Now
music
we
fan.
need to drop an album.
You really think that?
It's pretty decent.
Matt, would you listen to that?
I mean, I wouldn't listen to it all the time.
I wouldn't listen to that.
Now we need to make our post rock album.
So no instruments.
Matt, post rock.
We're flipping postmodernism,
Yes, it's where you use the tropes.
and we're going to modern postism.
Yes. Modern posting.
Modern posts?
Yes, it literally is where it loops back to modernism
Shit post?
because it's two negatives: postmodern.
Shit postmodern?
Yes, shit postmodernists.
Shit
That's
No.
the name of the podcast.
Shit modernists. No post.
Shit postmodernism.
Okay. Double post shit. Shit double postmodernism. Shit postmodern. What, the thought of shit is making you gag?
No, the thought of postmodernism is.
The postmodernists, look, they can suck my nuts.
I actually like some postmodern shit.
Yeah, no, I think Shrek is almost
Like Mersbo?
Nah,
like Shrek.
I don't think Shrek is postmodern.
It kind of is because it's sort of saying that like
Then you can say the Matrix is postmodern.
traditional beauty. It's challenging traditional beauty standards at the end.
Mandy.
Well,
Mandy's a postmodern movie.
sort of, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't think Shrek is?
No,
Because it's literally like a fairy tale that they're...
because they still use
subverting?
traditional storytelling structure and.
That's why I
methods.
actually think it's postmodern.
So it's just modern.
Essentially, yes.
That's true.
But it does have some progressive themes, like the Shreks are beautiful, like you're kind of
Ogres.
like you're beautiful just the way you are, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Is also kind of the point at the end,
Or
which
real,
is
or real beauty is.
real beauty is within is the real message, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they express it in a way where it's like, okay, outward beauty doesn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
which
I
is
mean-
kind of a postmodern idea.
Yeah.
Because in a traditional story, the most beautiful people would be the most righteous, and the evil people would be ugly. You know
Save
what I
that
mean?
one for the pod, though. Let's put Matt's lines in. Can you get the video storyboard of and then can you export that to your computer and then put Matt's lines in? I want to see how that looks.
Yes, sir.
What do you think, Matt?
Yes, please, Daddy.
Dude, it's actually coming along, I think, pretty well.
You think? Do you think we're close?
I think we're like 30% there.
30%? Okay, yeah.
Because, like, that is not even, like... We still need, like, 2 new backgrounds. I have ideas, like, for some expressions and, like, some movements that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the video, obviously. Like, the other half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. But I think it's not as done as it looks because there's a lot that needs to be done, but it's closer than we've ever been recently.
What do you think if we had like 2 animators, somebody to do like maybe like somebody to do faces and somebody to do, and we had a style where the mouths weren't synced really.
It isn't though.
So we keep our current style, but we had somebody doing like we would put it together, but we had somebody doing backgrounds, and we had another person doing like facial expressions and storyboards or something, and then so
I think storyboarding alone would be a massive help because that takes almost as much time as editing.
yes,
'Cause
it is
you're-
basically is like a rough edit.
Well, it's like a pre-edit. It's like, okay, now how do I want this to look? And you're still extrapolating off of nothing. Cause like with editing, you have like the bare bones. You know,
You have the shots.
you have the shots compiled, but then
And you
it's
can
like,
put them
it's
in
like,
order.
It's like the writing stage and the fact that like, okay, I have a blank canvas, and I don't know how this needs to work out. And that's like the hardest part, I feel. Writing is hard.
I feel like writing is probably the hardest.
And then editing is pretty up there too. Because then it makes you
It's
realize
the
that your
most
writing
tedious,
kind of
but
sucked.
it's tedious. Yeah. Where it's like, okay, you have nothing to... Or like, we only have this to look at, so the writing stands out more.
And then it makes you really self-conscious.
Yeah.
Self-conscious. My hair is growing like a chia seed. I look like a hedgehog.
Yeah, it'll grow back though, at least.
It's growing out. I'll get my long locks again.
It's
You
looking a
look
lot
great,
longer.
man. You should
Now you won't feel like the cartoon character's based off of you.
You should just shave the sides, and then you'll look like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And just no, keep like a ponytail strand.
Yeah.
Are we still recording?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say this on record.
All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we're over an hour.
Let's do that.
All right, we're out, boys.
That one, I don't know about the energy on that one.
I really liked it.
Did you really?
Well, yeah,